Issue that I'm going to talk about this morning, about my health, and I really want to just talk about a few things, hopefully to inspire a lot of women that may or may not know what I'm going through right now in my life, and thanking God through the process of whatever it is that you're going through. So I want to wait to see if I can get a couple more viewers. If not, I'm going to go on. I hope y'all having a happy holiday. Mary and Leela, enjoying y'all moments with your family and spending good quality time. Hey, Triana, how are you? Hey, Vonnie. Well, I'm going to get started because I really don't want to hold up a lot of people's time right now. But I just want to really inspire everybody to pay attention to when, hey, how you doing, Mary Jo? To just start paying attention to when God is talking to you and when God is trying to, sorry y'all, I'm outside. When God is trying to talk to you and God is trying to get you to understand, to pay attention to your body. As women, we don't pay attention to our bodies every day, or we may not understand signs of what's going on with us. I just thank God for having a praying family, having God in my life, because I have got some news that's really hard on me. But through all of the hard news that I just received, I'm thanking God because I know that He is over what has been told to me. He showed me the signs, and I know that I'm gonna make it and I'm gonna be strong. About 5 months ago, God started talking to me and basically telling me that I needed to take care of my body. And God started telling me, Trees, I need you to do some things and I need you to take care of some stuff. So I started feeling like God really wanted me to pay attention to something. I shared a video about a month ago, and I don't know if you ladies even realized it or watched it or even paid attention to it. It was a lady who had stage 4 cancer, and she left behind 11 children. And from that moment, I started feeling sick to my stomach because breast cancer does run in my family. And for some reason, this particular video stood out to me more than anything. I started having signs in my body that I needed to pay attention to this. On this particular day, I shared it, but I really didn't pay no attention. But God kept talking to me. God kept telling me, Trees, I need you to do certain things, and I need you to do it now. So a week or two later, my son ended up sharing this same video again. In a matter of 24 hours, I never knew that my whole life would change. On this particular day, my son shared this same video of this lady with stage 4 cancer leaving behind her 11 children. And God talked to me and told me I needed to move, and He told me I needed to do some things. This particular night, I touched my whole body and I felt nothing. I prayed myself to sleep. When I tell you it's something about the power of prayer, if you don't know God, I inspire you to get to know Him today, because God told me, Trees, I need you to pay attention and I need you to move. I prayed myself to sleep after I felt both of my breasts, and I felt nothing. The next morning I woke up and I felt a lump in my left breast. From that moment on, I started having just a bunch of funny feelings, and I know I needed to go to the doctor. To make a long story short, I went to the doctor and I was diagnosed with breast cancer. And yes, this is real and this is serious. So from that moment on, I didn't know what to do because I have 3 children. This is so hard for me. I have 3 children and I have a family, and we never know what's going to happen and when it's going to happen to us. So from that moment, I kind of lost my mind and I didn't know what to do, because you never know how hard or how serious something is until you go to the doctor from the moment that you are told that you have cancer. So, Vonnie, it's all good because God got me. Through it all, I'm still thanking God because I know that He brought me to it and He gonna get me through it. I'm gonna thank God every day for this, because this is just the beginning of my journey and my testimony to God, because He is in control. So I was diagnosed with cancer, and People don't know what it's like to hear those words that you have cancer, because from that moment you really have no control over your life. We every day take life for granted. We every day be upset with people. We mad at people for all the wrong things in our lives that we just take for granted. And we can't do that, because from that moment, all I could think about is my children. Did I have 7 days to spend with my children, or did I have 2 days to spend with my children? And nobody will never understand the feeling until you hear the words, you have cancer. This has been a journey for me, and y'all have to excuse me. Y'all really gotta excuse me, because the most important thing is being there for your children. You know, being there for your children. And we all make plans to be there for our kids, you know. But God is still good, because I've went to the doctor, and I know that I'm at a stage where I can fight, and I'm going to fight for my life, for my kids. But we as people have to pay attention to our bodies, and we have to start paying attention to our bodies now. God give us signs. He give us everything we need to pay attention, and it's just that we need to pay attention to it. This post is not for people to feel sorry for me. This post is not for people to make me feel away. It's just to make people aware that your life can change in a matter of moments, and you don't even know it. You know what I mean? We take life for granted way too much. And once your life is not in your control, you better have God in your life. And I encourage you to get him in your life way before something tragedy happens. Because when it happens, all you're going to have is your little faith. That faith that you have is going to be all that's going to carry you. No friend, nobody's going to be able to tell you anything to make you feel better but your faith. God is all that you will have when something like this happens to you. So I encourage people to get to know God. I encourage you to love God. I encourage you to just stay inspired when it comes to him, understand him, love him, because through it all, I'm still thanking God, because I have stage 1. This could have been a lot worse, so I'm thanking God in the midst of it all. There's nothing that's going to make me question him. Why? Because he chose to show me all the signs that I needed to get better. So I will be cancer. I will be strong for my kids. I will be strong for my family. This is the beginning, but this is not the end. So when you see me, don't feel sorry for me. Just know that I'm going to fight cancer. I'm going to do this for my family. I'm going to do this for what I got to do. I'm going to do it to show that no matter how hard it is, you can do this. But I'm letting everyone be aware that God is in control of your life. And no matter what your friends and what people tell you about life, all these friendships and relationships we depend on is not reliable. Your only reliable friendship is with God, because he controls everything in your life. So I'm hoping I inspire a woman today, and I'm hoping that a woman somewhere taking care of your body and pay attention to your body. And even if you are young and in your 20s, it does not matter. Start going, if your breast cancer runs in your family, start paying attention. Start going to the doctor. Start going. Start getting mammograms. No, you may not touch your breast and feel nothing, but it's important to get mammograms. It's important to know your body. It's important because every moment is going to count in your life when something like this happen. Every year is going to count. Every stage is going to count. And mentally, it's a lot on you. It's a lot on your family. It's a lot on everybody. So I hope that everybody be encouraged by what I'm saying. And again, I'm asking that people learn to watch. This is something that I really want to make clear also. When someone is diagnosed with cancer or diagnosed with something that's terrible to them, I'm asking that people be mindful of what you say. We are already in a mental state that we're fighting for our lives. So mentally, just be careful of what you say. You might want to help them by saying something, but it's not what you say.